So, in today's video of the controller repairathon, we're gonna try to repair this controller. And the problem with this one is, if you can see inside of here, I'm not sure if that's visible, but this USB micro port is completely destroyed. So, it's not able to charge. Also, I tried to fix two controllers yesterday, and they look horrendous inside. There was nothing really to show or make a video about, but I'm thinking this shell looks pretty beat up, and this shell looks way better. I mean, it needs a clean, it has no screws, but everything inside of it is going to be used as donor parts for other controllers. So I'm thinking we might just as well use the charging port on the blue one for this one and connect all these other parts to the other shell. So we're going to do some transplant work today. And this came apart really easy. Maybe someone has been in here before as well. So let's take this part out. Okay, so we're not gonna use this part of it. Can just put that to the side. We have to disconnect the battery, of course. Wait a second. What is going on here? Hold on. What is this? Wait, what? Okay, so this battery has... Does it have two connectors? It does. That's really weird. I've never seen a battery that has two connectors before. Alright. This whole board shouldn't be as loose as it is. It should be screwed down, so definitely someone has been in here before, and I don't think Sony would put in a battery with two connectors. That just seems ridiculous. Yeah, it does. That's really weird. Maybe this is some kind of battery that is used for more than just one type of controller. Yeah, the screw was barely in there. I just pulled it out with my fingers. And now we have to take care of this ribbon cable, and I think, yeah, this controller has this latch that you need to unlatch before you take out the ribbon cable. Some of the PS4 controllers don't have it, some do. So that's out now, and we can just get the ribbon cable out. So now we should be able to take out the insides. I'm just double checking to see if something's wrong with the controller. But everything looks a-okay. Alright, so let's put everything of this on the side as well, because we need to de-shell this one. I'll also give it a proper clean. So as I said before, I have been inside of this one, and it didn't have any screw, so we should just be able to pop it off. There we go. Almost. There it is. And yeah, you see, I didn't even bother to put it back together properly, but that's great. I mean, it's not great, but who cares? Okay, this is weird. I mean, this should be taken care of because somebody cut off these ends of it. And realistically, it could short something out. So maybe that's what happened to this controller, that the battery shorted things out, because it is in really bad condition. I'm not sure if it works. But now I see why they do it, because this battery, I mean, this controller has a smaller connector for the battery than this one. Can you see how big this is? This is for the battery for the golden one, and this is for the battery on the blue one. So we're gonna reuse this battery then, I guess, and we're gonna add some electrical tape, I guess, to make sure it doesn't short out anything else. Okay, so I learned something. That's cool. Yeah, I can't forget about the ribbon cable here, and here's one of the issues that this controller had. I'm gonna pull out this ribbon cable. You see this tab is broken, and this whole ribbon cable, it's like somebody has taken a bite out of it. I'm hoping it's the same width as the other touchpad, because I'm not gonna reuse this touchpad because the ribbon cable to it is broken. You know what? I might as well just check it out. So this is the motherboard we're gonna reuse. So I'm gonna put it somewhere safe. If you hear something fall in the background, that's gonna be that motherboard that we need. So I'm just checking to see if we can get into here just to see how it looks. Maybe to replace the ribbon cable if need be. And there are there are some clips on the side. So we can, okay, yeah. This wasn't even attached properly. Okay, good to know. So we have a spare touchpad also, if one of the other controllers need it. Just gonna double check the buttons. I mean, they look fine. So we're gonna do quick clean on this. And we're just gonna brush that away. And that gamer cheese is really in there. Sometimes you just have to use the right tool for the job. In this case, a cotton bud cleans off this stuff really well. So I think this part is good enough. And this side is not as bad as that one. No, I think this part is good as well, but we need to double check. So I misspoke a bit before because we're actually going to use the motherboard of the golden PlayStation controller and use it in the blue shell. So for any viewer catching my mistake, well done. Now I'm always super confused on how to put these back. Maybe that was right. Yeah, that's the way. And maybe I should actually just fix a bit around these as well. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay, so golden touchpad and the blue shell. I'm just double checking the board. And now we need to put back the golden motherboard inside of here. And the reason I'm struggling a bit right now is because I'm trying to feed through this very bent ribbon cable through onto this side with this hole. There's something else preventing us from getting through, and I suspect it might be some of these parts. But I'm not really sure yet, so I have to double check that. I'm guessing it's this one. So since the holes go into these two, that's, I mean, the most important parts, I guess. But I mean, it looks like it should come through. Because that one is showing through here. But I'm not sure about this one. It seems it's too high up, and the same thing on this side. So I think I have to snip these parts. And I hope I'm right, because there's no going back after this. But, you know what? We can just double check. Okay, so these are here. That looks fine. Whoops. Yeah, these aren't aligned, because on the golden one they are here. I mean, on the blue one there are more here. You see? It's higher up on this one. It's the same thing here. On the golden one they are further down, and on the blue one they're higher up. So I think we have to snip them. That was really easy. I was expecting a struggle, but okay. Okay, let's see now if we can get them through. Yeah, that's way easier. Okay. So now we just have to make sure that I can get them back out, and that this ribbon cable here comes through. Maybe this is what I should have done from the beginning, just guide it in. Okay. So we need to put that ribbon cable back. That seems to be in now. I don't think it's this one. Wait a minute. Oh no. I forgot the options buttons, of course. That shouldn't be too hard to get back. And where's the other one? I think they're upside down. So that's fine now. We have to take care of the battery finally. Which way should it go? Like this. Can't forget this screw. So the controller stays in place. We have to get the fat battery back. That's the one. And you know what? I would feel better if we just took this small connector and just put some tape over it, so it doesn't short anything out by accident, which is very unlikely, but still, you never know. That should be plenty. There we are, safe. The battery should be put in like this. There's only one way this connector is going to go in anyway. Just making sure that the secondary battery cords don't get in the way of the triggers. And now we only have the back piece left. And I hope this back piece actually works. And also, wait a minute. Yeah, these are completely reversed, but I think we still can reuse this one. Okay, that reached just about. So let's screw everything back together. And then it's testing time. Alright, let's see. Will it give us a sign of life if we put in the charger? Doesn't look like it. This connection is really loose as well. Yeah, it's not drawing anything. So let's open it up again and see if we can find a problem. And I think I noticed the problem. I put it in the wrong way, but I'm not sure it's gonna be enough if we put it in the correct way. Alright, let's see if it charges now then. And I'm guessing this battery is completely dead. Yeah, it's charging, 311. We don't get any blinking though. But I mean, let's let it charge for a bit. So yeah, unfortunately I can't get this controller to respond. I'm wondering if there's anything wrong with the ribbon itself for the front buttons. But it's not even indicating that it's charging, although it's drawing. It's not lighting up for anything. I tried to use it with my PS4, and that's no good either. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna leave it for now because we have other controllers to go through. But I will get back to this one, and I'll probably get back to the blue controller's motherboard as well. We'll see. But for now, this is a no fix, and we'll have to get to the other controllers. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe, all that stuff, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.